So we're getting ready to go to Greece. I had some Prosecco and it hit me. I'm exhausted. On the plane, off we go. Okay, so we're in Crete and we've just come to the villa and it's absolutely stunning. I'll give a little villa tour in the morning where you can actually see stuff, but it just looks beautiful and the people were so lovely. So I can't wait to show you. There's a fig tree, there's a hammock. They have fruit in the fruit bowl and you just know they're gonna taste so much better than any fruit you've ever tasted before. Come say hi. We're gonna do some wholesome reading because we're so wholesome. This is mine and Bronte's room. There's a toilet in there. Her brother and girlfriend are in there. This is downstairs living area, living room, kitchen. This is the front. Seats there. You can even sit over there. I think that's a pizza oven. This is what it looks like. And I'll show you the garden later. There's 2 floors. That's like a terrace balcony. Yeah, I'll show you the garden later. Guys, this fig. Oh. That's okay. So basically, we were locked out of our house. We thought everyone was inside sleeping. They're in a coffee shop. So we were just being stupid idiots outside. Now I'm enjoying figs and they're beautiful. We went for a little shop to get snacks and stuff. And then we're gonna get ready and go to the beach. So this is obviously a small breakfast, but I don't know what the plans are, and we had a really late dinner last night. I have been feeling a bit weird with food recently and my body. Yesterday was a bit hard at the airport and travelling and not really moving much, and I don't let those thoughts make me not eat or anything like that. I still eat if I feel hungry. It's just the thoughts are a bit difficult to deal with, and I'm not entirely sure why I'm having these thoughts. I guess there's a lot of things that have been happening in my life, like loads of life changes, loads of traveling, being here, around, everywhere, not really having much control over my routine, my body changing. It's summer, so thinking about our bodies a lot more, so it has been a little bit difficult, but I am okay, and I'm thinking about it. I'm having an awareness of it. I'm not really letting it affect what I eat, how much I eat, or anything like that. It's just hard to deal with mentally, and it feels a bit draining because all I really want to do is just enjoy myself. I don't really want to be feeling like I need some sort of routine with my food. I should just be able to be a bit more intuitive. Because I go through phases. Sometimes calorie counting and all that can work for some people, and there was a chunk of time where I did start doing that again. I'm not entirely sure why, but it just happened. And I don't think that's unhealthy. I think where it becomes unhealthy is that if you stop calorie counting, you don't know how to cope and you don't know how to feel, and it makes you feel anxious and guilty. So a healthy eater, someone who has a healthy relationship with food, should be able to then start intuitively eating without the need to track that kind of thing. So, and it's hard. It can be hard if you're not really used to it. Anyway, that's just me rambling. I'm gonna try this Greek yogurt because I'm dying to try this Greek yogurt. I don't know how to explain that. It's not the best yogurt. To be fair, it was just, this could have been any brand, you know. We went into Lidl and I picked this up. But it's still decent. It's not the best yogurt. But it's nice. And I got some honey. Okay, bye now. Wow. We just went, well, I went into the sea. It was absolutely beautiful. Guys, I've been needing this. So I've been wanting to swim in the sea for so long. Because the last time, I think, was literally this time last year when I went to Rhodes last year. Finished my iced cappuccino and now I'm gonna sit and continue reading. Really good so far. You know, one of those books where you just start reading and then you just fall in love straight away. It's one of those books and I love when that happens. So I'm gonna keep reading. I'll let you know when I have something yummy. The sandwiches in this bakery, oh my god. And I was just talking about how they don't skimp out on the ingredients, right? You know when you get like a smoked salmon sandwich in Starbucks and they give you like one slither and it doesn't even cover the bread that it's on. These guys were loading it in. So when I grab one of those sandwiches, whew, I'll show you. Anyway, that's it from me. Ramble over. Welcome to the Love Island Villa. Yum. Αν σ' αγαπούσα τόσο, δεν θα προσπαθούσα. We have tops on. We're trying an olive. I don't think she liked it. Carried a big fat watermelon, and it's a half, it's not even a whole watermelon, up this massive. We have to do basically a little hike to get to our villa. Can you please, this doesn't do it justice. This doesn't do it justice. Put it next to your head, actually. Oh my god, that's what I just carried up. Look at it. Hey, so I haven't done a little update, so I thought I'd come and update you guys because I haven't done a lot of talking, and there's just been a few things on my mind that I thought might be helpful for anyone who's like struggling a little bit. So we're having an absolute lush time. Don't know if you can hear the crickets or whatever they are behind me, but it's quite funny. Apart from all the lovely things that we've been seeing and doing, like being in the sea, swimming in the sea, oh my, it's literally the best feeling in the whole entire world. But as I mentioned a bit earlier, me around food right now, just a bit weird, and I'm not entirely sure why. And I just want to let you guys know how I'm coping with those thoughts, and just some reminders that maybe you also need, because it's quite helpful when someone else says it back to you, because it reinforces it rather than you trying to convince yourself. But I guess one thing when you're on holiday, if you are struggling with your relationship to food a little bit, or you're thinking about your eating a lot more and what you should or should not be eating, or how much you're eating, with the people that you're around, do not compare how much you're eating, what you're eating, when you're eating, with what anyone else is doing, because it does not matter. They are not you, you are not them. You don't know what's going on with their body, how they're feeling. So don't compare. Like, it doesn't get you anywhere. What someone else does isn't what you're meant to do, and what someone else does doesn't mean that what you're doing is right or wrong. It's, you just got to do you. And even if everyone around you isn't eating, you're allowed to eat. You're allowed. It's okay. Nothing's going to happen. And then it's like, you can have those thoughts where it's like, well, I can just push it a bit longer, or, well, I don't actually need to eat right now. And while that might be true, it's just irrational. Like, why do you have to push it till later? Why do you not have to eat right now? If you're feeling hungry, just eat. So yeah, that's definitely one thing I will say if you're on holiday. And I guess some of these thoughts come like the saving up for later mentality. I don't know, it just makes you feel like when you do then later on eat and then you stuff your face and then you're completely full. That happens. I feel like it puts you in the mindset that food is limited and that you can't just grab food whenever you actually feel like it, because if you were to allow yourself to eat whatever you wanted during the day when you actually wanted it, there won't be so much of that urge to eat later on, and so much of that I need to finish everything and be absolutely stuffed. And obviously you're going to have those moments where you're full anyway, because I don't know, you want to indulge, and the moment you're with a group of people and the food's really good and time is just passing by, that's not a bad thing. But I'm saying when these urges to just overeat, and then you end up not even enjoying the food because you're feeling uncomfortable afterwards, and then you start regretting what you did, and then you start thinking that food is the enemy again. And again, this all just comes from a place of it being scarce and like the scarcity around food, where it's like, but again, if you just told yourself, okay, I'm allowed food whenever I actually want food, and I'm going to honour my body and honour my hunger when I feel it, because it's not wrong to do that. It's not a game to see how far you can push yourself and like, okay, well, I don't need to eat that much. Or it's like being on holiday. To be fair, sometimes you're in a hot country, routines change, you're a bit more active sometimes, or even you're resting all the time. Your hunger can change, and that's okay. I'm not saying it has to be exactly how it used to be when you're back at home, but if you see yourself constantly saying, oh, well, I can push that later, oh, I don't actually need that much, I can just have an apple for my breakfast and lunch, like, where are these things coming from? Is it coming from a place of, you know what, I actually just want an apple, I don't feel like having anything else? Then fair enough, like, that's you. But if every day you're like, oh, I can only have this, I should probably just have this, or I don't know. Hopefully my point is coming across a little bit, like, where are these thoughts coming from? Because sometimes they might be automatic, and that's another hard thing to deal with, because then it's like you don't know how to shut it off, they just come automatically. And if maybe people in your environment aren't eating so much either, then it's like, oh, this is what I should be doing. And obviously pressures at the beach, your body, so like I do get where these thoughts might be coming from, but at the end of the day, as I said, you need to do you. It doesn't matter what everyone else is doing, and you most certainly don't have to wait till later or just have something small. Just honour your hunger, respect your body. Don't just all of a sudden come to a holiday and think you don't need any food. Like, anyway, hopefully that helps some of you if you've been in the same position, or you're on holiday and that's something you're currently going through. Sending lots of love. Bye. I'll update you on our next adventure. We're going to a little beach club, so I think we're going to be on the drinks all day today. Don't know if I'm ready, guys. Maybe I'll do, you know that TikTok where it's like 1 drink, after 2 drinks, after 3 drinks. Maybe I'll do one of those and see where I end up tonight. We might even go clubbing, so okay, see you. Stunning. Absolutely stunning. Every single holiday that I've been on until this year, I haven't ever felt comfortable sitting down in a bikini, and it's because I never thought that what I looked like sitting down was normal, because it would be something that everyone would try to hide. And the more that I see myself in this way and just sitting down, just being me in my normal body and normal life, just sitting and existing, right, doing the most normal thing any human can ever do, when you visualize yourself doing it more, it becomes more normal. So yeah, I can say this is probably the first holiday I've ever been on where I've actually just been able to sit down and not have to I haven't done any of that. So feels good. This isn't to say that I haven't thought about my body and the way that I look and I don't get uncomfortable, because I definitely do have those thoughts. But it's not a good thing to just constantly feel like you can't simply exist. And I get where I'm coming from. I know there are rational thoughts, because there are obviously people in larger bodies that do actually face criticism, and this is just my inner mind doing its thing, and I don't have as much as a right to say what I'm saying than someone in a larger body, but the thoughts are still there and it's still real, and it still makes you feel uncomfortable and stops you from doing just very day-to-day normal things. So yeah, I just wanted to say that the more that you see yourself in these positions, I'm literally just sitting down and it feels revolutionary that I'm able to sit down in a bikini and not feel like I need to hide myself. Just let that sink in a little bit. Like, we feel shame and disgust with ourselves and hate for ourselves just for existing. And imagine if you're constantly having these negative thoughts about yourself and your body, how much of a toll that will actually have on your confidence, on your mental health, on just your day-to-day mood and your ability to do things, your self-efficacy, your just so many factors that come into play with body image that people don't realise, that body image affects so much more than we think it does. It's not just, oh, I think I look ugly. It's so much more than that. I'm not always comfortable in my body. No one ever is. But as I said, this is the first holiday I've ever had where I don't find myself like just hiding and trying to hide my body and trying to hide my tummy and rolls and stuff. And I just think that's quite mad. I'm 21. And the years before, like, why did it matter so much? I put makeup on my face and I just rubbed it off. But like, this is normal. If you didn't know, I recommend that you just see your body more in more situations. Just look, like, normalize your own body to yourself, because the more you see your body and other people's bodies, diverse bodies, the more you realise it's just a body and it's so normal and it doesn't have to look a particular way. That was just a little morning brain dump, because I just sat here and thought, wow, like, I don't really care that I've got these roles. And I'd realised all holiday that sometimes maybe I had like wrap something around me, but not all, like, I don't feel the need to. And yeah, I feel like that's a good thing. So I thought I'd update you all. Anyway, I've got to go get ready because we're going into town to have a lovely lunch. Okay, love you, bye. How is it?
Very yummy.
It's chicken soft.
Yeah, try some chicken.
Okay, so I got dark chocolate
Should we hold the phone?
and pistachio. Yeah. Taste test.
Wait.
So soft. Guys, that's the best ice cream I've ever tasted in my life. Wow, fantastic. Go here. Okay, so currently on the coach on the way to the airport, which is like 90 minutes. And it's quite fun to just like sit and look at everything. The view's really pretty, it's sunset. And yeah, I'm just feeling really happy. I got tanned, I'm quite tanned, you can't really tell, but you kind of can. Don't really know what else to say. I'm going to be at the airport for like 2 hours before my flight and it's already been delayed. So I don't know what this vlog is going to be like, I'm not going to lie. There's not been a lot going on, but also has been. It's been so chill, just random clips of little things and little moments. So hope you enjoyed. Okay, so I literally have like 4 hours to be waiting at the airport because we thought the coach was going to be longer than it was. And trying on glasses because I literally have 4 hours to waste and I won't be buying any of them. So I'm having some snacks. I've got yogurt and I've got this like little apple pie thing. Let me show you. I've got this little apple pie thingy and a fruit salad. I'm absolutely sweating my face off. I've still got ages, so I'm just gonna chill, eat. That's all I do. And then wait for my plane and do some taste tests. Very yum. Oh, that's not very good. I love watermelon. Watermelon or, I think this is honeydew. Watermelon or honeydew. Either, or cantaloupe. I think this is honeydew. I like watermelon. It's basically like a little apple pie. Really yum. Look how thick and creamy this Greek yogurt is. Damn, she thick. There's a group of people dancing in the airport. Is it a flash mob? I do not know. I can't really record though. They're a bit far away, you can't even be able to tell. This is the most interesting thing. I don't know why they're dancing. That's them clapping. Hopefully you heard that. Yeah, I go to Albania soon, so new holiday vlog ready, coming at you. So subscribe, like the video. Hope you like my little chats in between. I know I didn't do a lot of talking, but hopefully that helps someone. And yeah, I'll see you on the other side.